Hello guys, nice to have you here. We're going to start with one more class of phrasal verbs. In this case, 19. Okay, no, 20. Phrasal verbs 20. Bienvenidos chicos, el día de hoy vamos a continuar con los phrasal verbs, en este caso la clase número 20. Así que espero que les saquen muchísimo provecho de toda la información que vamos a ver a continuación. Okay, so let's start with the first phrasal verb. Thank you very much for being here. And the first phrasal verb in this case will be keep to. So guys, what does keep to mean? We're gonna start with this phrasal verb. We are going to talk about keep to indicate, in this case, to obey or follow something. Okay, when we're talking about, for example, follow rules or obey rules, we can also say keep to the rules. Keep to the rules. If you are on a diet, okay, if you are eating healthy food and you are avoiding junk food or fast food, you can say, I need to keep to my diet. Keep to my diet. You need to keep to the speed limit. If you're driving and then we have a sign that says maximum speed limit is, in this case, 100 kilometers per hour. In this case, you need to obey or you need to keep to the rule. Okay, you need to follow the instructions. We can also talk about uh, keep to the plan. Okay, we have planned something and you need to keep to the plan. It means like you need to stick to the plans or you need to follow the plan. Okay, so keep to means to follow or obey something. So let's start with the first part. I'm going to give you some examples. If you know how to use this phrasal verb, you just need to write some examples in the comment section. Okay, I want you to participate as much as you can. Vamos entonces con este primer phrasal verb que significa apegarse o mantenerse o obedecer. ¿Ya? Estamos hablando de seguir una instrucción o una regla. El caso más sencillo de esto podría ser, okay, keep to the rules. You need to keep to the rules. You need to obey the rules. You need to follow the rules. Okay, next one, we can use keep to the plan. Okay, we've discussed about the plan. Please keep to the plan or stick to the plan. You need to obey or follow that plan. Something that we agreed on. Next one, we can talk about keep to your schedule. Okay, you need to keep to your schedule. Or you need to keep a schedule. Okay, in this case, it refers that you need to follow all the plans that you have for a day, for a month, or in the case of a project. Okay, you need to keep to the schedule, to the project's schedule, for example. Okay, we need to follow the activities that we have decided for each day, for each month, or for each period of time. Keep to your schedule. Okay, if you want to lose weight, you can say keep to your diet. Guys, it is very difficult to keep to your diet, or it's very difficult to obey, okay, what you need to eat. To stick to your diet means that you need to follow the instructions of the nutritionist. Okay, so if the nutritionist told you, hey, you need to eat only one piece of bread or one slice of bread in the morning, you need to keep to your diet. You don't need to eat two, three, or more. pieces or slices of bread. You need to follow the rules, okay? To your diet. Ok, chicos, hasta el momento, ¿qué vamos hablando o qué vamos indicando aquí? Recuerden, hablamos de obedecer o seguir. Number one, keep to the rules, obedecer las reglas. Keep to the plan, seguir el plan, obedecer el plan. Keep to your schedule, seguir el horario que tienes puesto, ¿ok? Que te has trazado. Keep to your schedule. Eso también se puede utilizar para eventos, ¿no? Hey, we need to keep to the schedule, ¿ok? Tienes que pegarte al horario, tienes que pegarte a la planificación. O sea, si tú tienes que dar un discurso de 10 minutos, no te puedes pasar 11 o 12 minutos hablando. You need to keep to the schedule. If you're going to give a lecture or a speech, you need to keep to this to the schedule. You only have 10 minutes to talk about your speech. So please don't take 11, 12 or more minutes because we need to keep to the schedule, the events schedule. También hemos dicho keep to your diet. Estamos hablando de mantenerse o apegarte a la dieta. Fíjense cómo estamos utilizando keep to, ¿ok? Nuevamente, obedecer o seguir. Algo que ya estaba previamente aceptado o planeado, ¿no? Vamos con la otra. Por ejemplo, podríamos hablar de keep to your promise. Keep to your promise. Okay, if you've promised something, you need to keep to it. Okay, maybe you told your friend, hey, I'm going to get home at 8. Or imagine you promised your parents, Mom, Dad, I'm going to get home at 11 p.m. So you need to keep to your promise. Okay, you need to keep also to your word. Keep to your word. Okay, if you promise something, guys, you need to follow that, okay? Try to do it. Don't say something and do something else, okay? If you said you were going to arrive at 11, try to keep to your word or try to keep to your promise, okay? Nuevamente, estamos hablando de seguir o mantener tu promesa, okay? Keep to your promise, apegarte a tu promesa, seguir tu promesa o hacer que se cumpla esa promesa. Keep to your words. Okay, keep to your word or keep to your words. También podríamos agregarle la S, ¿no? Mantener tu palabra. Ok, apegarte a tu palabra. Si has prometido algo, hazlo. Okay, that's something that is very important. Other, we can talk about keep to your traditions. Okay, traditions. You need to follow your traditions. Okay, you shouldn't do something different because this is our traditions. You need to keep to them. Okay, tienes que apegarte o seguir las tradiciones. Keep to the traditions. Ok, ¿por qué estás haciendo algo diferente? Estas son nuestras tradiciones. Tienes que apegarte o seguirlas, obedecerlas. Guys, I'm giving you a lot of examples with keep to. Now, I want you to write some sentences using this phrasal verb. Entonces, ya les he dado algunos ejemplos de cómo utilizarlo. Algunos ejemplos en los comentarios utilizando este mismo phrasal verb. Recuerden que puede ser una oración bastante básica, como una oración bastante intermedia o avanzada. No hay ningún problema, chicos. No hay límite de nivel aquí. Y si alguien pues hace una oración sencilla, tampoco, ¿no? Porque la idea es que cada uno va a su propio ritmo. La idea es que aprendas a utilizar. Lo que sí, si no, si estás aquí y pudiendo participar, no lo haces, pues estás perdiéndote la oportunidad de practicar. Y muchos quieren aprender inglés, pero muy pocos quieren practicarlo, ¿no? O quieren practicarlo, pero a su manera. ¿Ok? And that's not the idea, guys. That's not the idea. Algunos a veces dicen, ay, es que no tengo nadie con quien practicar. Pero cuando el momento del que el teacher te dice participa, no participas, entonces estás queriendo hacer las cosas a tu manera. Okay, and that's not the way it works, guys. Okay, así que vamos entonces con esta parte. Vamos leyendo sus comentarios, chicos. Okay, guys, remember to keep tapping on the screen. Keep tapping on the screen and share the live too. Okay, ayúdenme también con algunos regalitos que están por aquí. Necesitamos algunos quíreme, algunos capybaras también. Ayúdenme bastante con eso. Okay, every nation keeps to their traditions. Yes, I am such a person who keeps their word. To who keeps to his or her word. I don't have to keep to any diet. Okay. When you drive a car, you need to keep to the rules. Yes, that's right. Maybe to the rules is a good one too. We need to keep to the plan. Very good. Keep to, ¿qué significa? Ya le expliqué. I'm trying to keep to. No, we don't use verbs here. Remember that in this case we are not using verbs. Recuerden, chicos, y eso es algo que tienen que ver. You need to look for patterns, for things that can you use this here and not. For example, here, as you can see, I'm not using a verb, and I'm not using in any of these sentences. I'm not using a verb. Why? Because keep to or always works with nouns. Tienen que buscar patrones, chicos, cuando hacemos los ejemplos. ¿Por qué pongo varios ejemplos? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven examples here. Para que vean cosas que se repiten, ¿no? ¿Qué se repite aquí? Estamos hablando de sustantivos. Okay, the rules, plan, your schedule, your promises. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que no utilizamos aquí? Verbos. Okay, we don't use verbs here. Okay, that's the idea. Or maybe you can ask, teacher, can I use a verb here? Yes. Por eso es importante que participen, para que yo me dé cuenta si están entendiendo o no la información. Si tú te quedas con, keep to es obedecer, no vas a aprender. Los phrasal verbs van a seguir siendo difíciles para ti. ¿Ok? Porque no estás tratando de que me muestre, ¿no? ¿Estás haciendo las cosas bien o no lo entendiste o no lo entendiste? Ahí me voy dando cuenta. I'm trying to keep to my dreams, maybe, no? Ska, I always try to keep to my dreams. Or I always try to keep to my dream of being fluent in English. Okay? So erase, follow. We don't use follow there. Elisa, good afternoon. Nice to have you here. Okay. Enessa, hello. How are you doing? Okay, guys, very good. So that is in this case the correct way to use keep to. Now we're gonna continue with the dictation section. Okay, what you have to do is to listen to the following sentence and write it in the comments. Okay, write it in the comments. It's something very important. Okay, in my country, comma, everybody keeps to our ancient traditions. Our, I would add our in that part. She always keeps to her word. Yes, very good, excellent. Very good, Limon. Let's start. Listen and write. Please keep to the speed rules. Please keep to the speed rules. Please keep to the speed rules. To the speed limit, sorry. Please keep to the speed limit. Listen and write, guys. Please keep to the speed limit. Okay, Nessa, thank you so much for that capybara. Thank you. Please keep to the speed limit. Okay, you have to listen and write the sentence in the comments. Okay, again, as participation is going to help you a lot. Okay, so that is the idea of this class, guys. This is not a standard class, it's more like a training session. If you don't participate, you will lose the opportunity to practice. Everybody likes to practice. Okay. Takrik, hello. How are you? How have you been these days? Great to have you here again. Okay. Please keep to the speed limit. Okay, very good. I'm going to start writing down the first one. Okay, congratulations to everyone. Okay, so imagine someone is driving at a very high speed. You can tell them, hey, please keep to the speed limit. Okay, we have a sign maybe. Okay, like maximum speed is like this. Now there are always signs like this. Like maximum speed is 600 kilometers per hour, no? Or maybe I don't know 180 miles per hour. Okay, miles, no? In the case of United States or some countries in Europe, they use miles. And here in South America, we use kilometers. Okay, kilometers per hour or miles per hour. So it says maximum speed. Okay, maximum speed. Maximum speed. Okay, here. So you need to keep to the speed limit. Okay, if it says 60, obviously you need to, you can drive at 40, 50, 60, but no more. No more than that. Okay, you need to follow or you need to obey the rules. That's the idea. And there are some countries or there are some places, right, that use minimum speed, right? The minimum speed 40 kilometers per hour. If you drive less than that, okay, you are going to receive a traffic ticket too, because in that highway there is a minimum speed limit, a minimum speed limit. So that's what it is, guys. Now let's continue with number two. Okay, number two. In this case, we're going to talk about, okay, we're going to continue talking about keep up. Okay, keep up. This is the last phrasal verb that we're going to use with keep. Now, what does keep mean, guys? Keep up mean. Okay, keep up. We are talking about like to maintain the same limit, the same speed, or the same standard. Okay, to maintain the same level, speed, or standard. To keep up. If something is very good, keep it up. Okay, don't let it go down. To keep it up. Okay, to you have to maintain at the same level, at the same standard. Yeah, that is in this case the idea of keep up. In the previous classes, we talked about keep down, right? To keep something down, to keep something in, right? To keep something out. If somebody wants to get in your house, you have to keep them out. Okay? Now we're talking about to keep up, right? To keep up, to keep the same standard. If you are a good student, you need to keep up being a good student too. Okay, Nessa, thank you. Thank you so much for that gift. You need to keep up that reputation. Okay, so I'm going to give you some examples here. Again, keep up is to maintain. Okay, if you're doing a good job, keep up. Okay, continue, keep on doing that. Okay, you need to maintain the same quality, the same standard. Okay, for example, we can talk about this, no? Okay, keep up. And this is something very common when you want to encourage someone. Keep up uh, here your good job or your good work. Sorry. Keep up your good work. Okay, what does it mean? For example, it means that if you are a good student, if you're good at your work, okay, if you are a good professional, keep up your work, your good work. Okay, don't let it down. Okay, don't let it down. You need to maintain the same quality, the same level. Keep up your good work. Okay, you're doing a good work. Continue being a good teacher. Continue being a good student. Continue being a good professional. Continue or keep up your good work. Okay, that is the idea of keep up. Okay, very good. Now I'm gonna give you some other examples. Um, Keep up your grades. Okay, if you keep up your grades, imagine you always in the case of exams. In the case of exams, no, you have always A or A plus. Now, always in all the exams, you have A or A plus. So maybe the teacher would tell you, hey, keep up your grades or keep up your high grades. Okay, I'm going to write your high grades. If you have good scores, if you always get an A or A plus, maybe the teacher would tell you this. Hey, continue studying. You're a good student. Keep up your high grades. Okay? Continue doing that same and the same work. Okay? Continue being a great student. Next one, we can talk about keep up your good reputation. So, guys, if you have a good reputation, you need to keep it up, okay? You need to keep up that good reputation. That says, hello, how are you doing? You need to keep up that same reputation. You need to continue being a good person. In this case, keep up. If you are at this level, keep up at that level, okay? Don't let it down, okay? Don't go down. Continue being a good person. Keep up your good reputation. What else can we say here, guys? Okay, let me see. Okay, keep up motivation also. Okay, keep up your motivation. Keep up motivation. Also, it's the same, okay? If you are high motivated, if your motivation is very high, continue being at this level, okay? Keep up your motivation. Okay, keep up your energy. Keep up your the correct way to do something here. Okay, keep up everything. Okay, so we are going to use here this. Listo, chicos. Entonces, cuando hablamos de keep up, estamos hablando de mantener en alto algo, ¿ok? Mantener la misma calidad, el mismo estándar, el mismo nivel. No dejar que eso decaiga, ¿ok? Don't let it down, ¿ok? Or don't go down, please, ¿ok? Entonces, si hablamos de keep up your good work, es como que continúa, ¿ok? Puedo decir keep your good work, ¿no? Nada más. ¿Qué le puedo decir así, no? Continúa tu trabajo o continúa con el buen trabajo. Pero si yo le añado el up, es que quiere decir que es un buen trabajo, es un trabajo que está por lo alto. Entonces, yo le estoy diciendo, no dejes que ese buen trabajo que tengas te caiga, manténlo, mantente arriba, por así decirlo. ¿Ok? Eso sería el primer caso. Continúa con tu buen trabajo. Keep up your high grades. Mantén en alto tus notas, your high grades, no tus buenas notas, tus notas altas. Mantén tus notas altas. ¿Ok? Keep up your good reputation. Mantener tu buena reputación. Si tú ya eres una persona que tiene buena reputación, manténla en alto o no dejes que baje. Keep up motivation. Mantener la motivación arriba. ¿Ok? Eso es lo que implica keep up. Keep up. En muchos casos lo utilizamos para hablar de motivación, ¿ya? Cada vez que tú quieras felicitarle a alguien y darle a entender que ya está arriba, lo que le estás queriendo decir con keep up es que se mantenga arriba. Ok, tú ya estás aquí, mantente allí o sigue para arriba. No dejes que eso baje. A eso nos referimos con keep up. That is the first meaning. But we are going to talk about a second meaning, okay? In this case, the second meaning is related to the level that is required. Okay, the level that is required. If somebody is following, for example, a routine, or somebody is following a program, you need to keep up at the same level of the program or at the same level of the routine. Okay, so we're going to use, for example, this in the case of keep up, in this case, keep up the pace. So if you're walking or if you're taking a walk, okay, if you're taking a walk, you need to keep up the pace with the rest of the group. If we are 10 people and the 10 of us are walking, you need to keep the pace of the group. So everyone should continue walking at the same speed, or they should be walking with the same distance. Okay, they need to be together. If you say, "Oh, I'm very tired. The group is here," and maybe you say, "Oh, I'm going to stop because I want to sit down a little. I want to drink something." Now there is a distance between you and the group. The group is advancing, and you stop there, and in this case you don't continue for 1, 2, or 3 minutes, so you don't or you aren't keeping up the pace. So what do you have to do? You need to maybe you need to run, right, to get to the group. Okay, you need to walk faster, and again, the group needs to be together. You need to keep up the pace. If they are going slowly, yes, you can walk slow too. If they are running, you need to run with them. You need to keep the pace. Okay, if they are running very quickly, you need to keep the pace too, because the group needs to be together. Okay, let's continue with one more thing. We can also use, for example, keep up communication. Okay, to keep up communication, in this case, is to maintain communication with other people. Okay, when you finish high school, when you finish the university or college, sometimes we tell our classmates, "Hey, we need to keep up communication. We need to stay, okay, or to keep in touch. We need to keep in touch. We need to continue talking on social media, or have a meeting, or go to the cinema, or something together. We need to keep up communication, okay? We need to maintain the communication. And something that is very common today is, for example, to keep up, okay, to keep up appearances. Okay, okay, to keep up appearances. Some people try to pretend something that they aren't, okay? I am a rich person, or I have a good salary. If that is real, it's okay. But there are some people that try to pretend, okay, or they try to make other people believe they are rich people, or They earn a lot of money. That is to keep up appearances. Obviously this is something very bad, right? Very bad because you look like something that you aren't. Okay, you keep up appearances. In the case of, for example, going to um, expensive restaurants, take screenshots, take pictures, sorry, and then post them on social media. And you say, "Oh, I love going to these restaurants," but maybe the next day you don't have enough money. Okay, but you try to appear to the others that you have or you earn a lot of money. There is something that we can consider keep up appearances. But this is very common in the case of families. No, some families, for example, have some internal problems. Okay, and we don't or we shouldn't discuss them in front of others, no? Or we shouldn't discuss or we shouldn't argue in front of others. In that case, we try or we should try to keep up appearances. Okay, we need to do that. Listo. Entonces, vamos con el segundo significado. Keep up. También significa mantenerse al mismo nivel. Cuando estamos hablando acerca de un proceso, de un grupo. Por ejemplo, keep up the pace. Estamos hablando de mantener el paso, mantener el ritmo. Si todos están caminando lento, tienes que mantener ese mismo paso. Si todos están caminando rápido, tienes que mantener ese mismo paso. Tenemos que utilizar aquí keep up the pace. Are you sure you can keep up the pace with the group? Okay, ¿estás seguro que te puedes mantener al ritmo del grupo? Keep up the pace. Okay, keep up communication. Mantener comunicación. Bien. Eh, Teacher, ¿podemos decir keep communication? Sí, podríamos utilizarlo, pero no da a entender lo que significa keep up, ¿no? Keep communication es mantener comunicación, sencillamente entre dos países, ¿no? They keep communication, okay? O they keep talking, o they keep communicating. Mantienen comunicación, o sea, conversan. Si hablamos de keep up communication hemos hablado siempre, yo quiero mantener esa misma comunicación, okay? Keep up communication. Keep up appearances, mantener apariencias. Ok, mantener las apariencias, ok. Si no ganas un gran salario, pero siempre vas a restaurantes caros para aparentar que comes bien, que vives bien, pues también estamos hablando de mantener las apariencias, ¿no? Keep up appearances. O también cuando, pues obviamente es mejor tener las discusiones o peleas en casa, ¿no? O sea, en, en la calle, pues trata de no hacer. Uno. O hay muchas personas que pretenden, no, no, mi familia está bien, mi esposo me quiere, mi esposo, todo feliz, ¿no? Somos todos felices, la familia perfecta. Pero quizá ya está en un paso del divorcio, cosas por el estilo. Entonces, keep up appearances. Ok. Listo. Chicos, quiero ver algunas oraciones utilizando este phrasal verb. Veamos qué tal lo utiliza. Okay. He has kept up appearances due to his job since 4 years. Okay. Alex, hello. It takes tons of money to keep up such a big house. Okay, great. Del Valle, good afternoon. ¿Para qué utilizas? Ahí ya lo expliqué. Ya está todo explicado. Si tienes alguna duda en específico, ahí puedes hacerlo. A ver, hello, Alex, keep up tapping on the screen. Podría ser keep up tapping on the screen. O keep on. Utilizaríamos mejor keep on tapping, ¿no? Continúen, nada más. Obviamente, aquí tampoco utilizamos verbos. Como ustedes pueden ver, estamos utilizando sustantivos. Ok, si tú quieres decir, hey, continúa trabajando, ¿no? Podríamos utilizar keep on, ¿recuerdan? Keep on working. Hey, tengo problemas económicos, quiero dejar de estudiar. Keep on studying o continue studying, ¿no? Aquí sí estamos usando gerundios. Continúa estudiando. Entonces, keep up studying, no. Estamos hablando de keep up your high grades, ¿no? Mantén tus notas altas. Estamos refiriéndonos aquí, ¿no? ¿Podría decir, teacher, keep up studying? No. Porque para decir eso tenemos este otro phrasal verb que lo hemos visto en la clase anterior. Si no has estado en la clase anterior, vea la repetición aquí en Teacher en línea en estas plataformas, en YouTube o en Kik. Pueden revisar toda la información, chicos. Esta es la clase número 20. Si esta es tu primera clase y te cuesta un poquito seguir el ritmo, if it is difficult for you to keep up the pace, vea Teacher en línea. Hay clases de verbos comunes en inglés y puedes empezar con phrasal verbs number one también. ¿Qué más? My kids always keep up their responsibilities. Yes, very good. Anna, hello. Their responsibilities. mm, Podríamos agregar algo más allí, ¿no? Keep up being. Keep up his responsibility. Podríamos. His their good performance. Something like that. I keep up with your idea of running in the morning. I keep up. I'm not sure, you know. He has kept his good discipline since 4 years ago. Yes, he's disciplined. Keep up the steps. Podríamos utilizarlo aquí, pero eh, es mejor utilizar keep up the pace. Okay, keep up your motivation on English classes. Yes, very good, Allison. I try to keep up my weight. Okay. Mm, Ahí lo que pasa es que allí, Irina, if you say keep up your weight, it means that have you are a person that has a very high weight. Okay, I don't know, maybe 100 kilograms or 80 kilograms, and some people need to keep it up in that level because of, I don't know, sumo, for example. Sumo fighters, they need to keep up their weight. But we usually do the opposite. We need to keep down our weight, okay? In that case, it's literal, like this, no? You need to keep down your weight. It means that you need to control it so you don't want to, because you don't want to be overweight. No? That is the idea. I mean, I would change that. It makes sense, but I don't think that you are expressing what is the correct idea. Keep up with your ideas and keep up if no, we never use keep up with. We use keep on with, keep on with. Yes, we can use keep on with. Okay. My brother struggles to keep up his motivation because he's a pretty cool boy. Yes, I can continue. I can keep up my good work. I am exhausted. Yes. Hi Anna, how are you? You need to keep up the quality, the high quality maybe, or you need to keep up the standard of the product. No? Yes, you need to keep up the quality of the product, or you need to keep the standard of the process, no? The highest standards of the process. Yes, you need to keep them very high, very high. Okay, may I go to the bathroom? No, not yet, not yet. I'm in the middle of the class. Okay, if you blink, you are going to lose a lot of information. Okay, I should keep up the calm in keep up the calm. No, but we can say keep up. Maybe keep up motivation, maybe. Motivation. Okay, you need to think, you know. Keep up means like to maintain something high. No? So calm is not like that. You can measure calm. No? We can say that, oh, he has high calm and low calm. We never say that, ¿no? Recuerden, chicos, que nuevamente estamos hablando de algo que es alto o algo que es bajo. Por ejemplo, en el caso de motivation, podríamos decir, oh, he has high motivation. O sea, tiene la motivación alta. Sí, podríamos decir. Oh, he has low motivation. Tiene baja motivación. Entonces, si tú le dices a alguien, hey, keep up motivation, significa que la persona tiene una alta motivación y que tiene que mantenerla, ¿ok? Pero en el caso de calm, we can't do that because we never say, oh, he has high calm or low calm. That's why we can't use that in that case, no? Maybe you can say keep down your temper. Yes. Or keep calm también, ¿no? Like in the case of the meme, ¿recuerdan el meme? Keep calm and study English. Okay. Keep calm and drink a cup of coffee. ¿Recuerdan ese meme que es un vaso o una taza, ¿no? Normalmente utilizan una taza, ¿no? Keep calm. Okay, Human Fit Store. Thank you very much for your sentence. Yes, this is my favorite. I understand. Okay, Adolfo. Great, great. It's necessary to study English daily, to keep up the pace of the group. To keep up the pace of the schedule of my classroom, or to keep up the pace of the teacher, or to keep up the pace of my classmates. Of the group, it could be a little more specific, Nessa. Keep up your big dreams. Yeah, it could be possible. Could be possible. Keep up your big dreams. Okay, you're not so fast, so he can keep up with her. Yes, okay. Listo, chicos. Vamos entonces con la siguiente parte. Yes, to keep calm and carry on. Yes, that's right. Entonces, nuevamente estamos hablando de nivel, chicos. That's why phrasal verbs are so tricky. And that's why you need to participate, guys. Because that's the only way I can check if you're understanding or not. In this case, the class. And you need to experiment a lot with phrasal verbs till you get, or you, in this case, get to the balance level when or where to use them and where not. Por eso es tan importante, chicos, el que ustedes participen, ¿ok? Aun cuando yo les diga, mira, si no se utiliza, ya sabes eso. Entonces, ya me das a mí material para poder explicar mejor y de paso veo si lo estás entendiendo o no. O si hay por ahí algunas aclaraciones más. De hecho, que te va a servir muchísimo el feedback. Y los phrasal verbs, chicos, todo es cuestión de experimentar, ¿ya? Todo es cuestión de experimentar. Nadie te enseña a ser padre, nadie te enseña a cómo se inicia una relación, a menos que tú misma experimentes con eso, ¿ok? Claro que va a haber personas que te ayuden y todo lo demás, ¿no? Pero si tú lo haces, si tú pasas por este proceso, pues ten por seguro que vas a tener más facilidad de utilizar phrasal verbs. Y dos, no es obligación utilizar phrasal verbs, ¿ok? Tranquilamente tú puedes decir continue, nada más. Continue your work. Continue with your high grades. A fuerza te va a obligar a utilizar phrasal verbs. Pero si tú la estás utilizando es porque ya sabes utilizar continue y estás buscando formas más específicas y ampliar tu vocabulario. Esa es la razón por la cual podríamos aprender a utilizar phrasal verbs. Y cuando utilizas phrasal verbs, chicos, utilízalo cuando ya estés 100% seguro de que sea la opción correcta. Y así que aquí en la clase es para que experimentes, ¿ok? Try to experiment. Experiment as much as you can with phrasal verbs, ¿no? It's like being a father for the first time, being a parent for the first time. You don't know, nobody prepares you for that. But you start learning on the process. Okay. Let's continue with the next part. And guys, please keep tapping. Okay, keep tapping. Keep up your energy. Podría ser muy bien. Keep up your energy. Claro que sirven, David, pero si no lo sabes utilizar, a primeras no estás seguro, el 100% seguro, entonces no te compliques. Utiliza el continuo y te ahorraste muchos problemas. Lo que está mal es que sepas utilizar continuo y no quieras abrirte a más opciones. That's the idea, okay? That's the idea. Okay, very good. Let's continue with the dictation. In this case, it would be, let's see. Okay, okay. Let's continue with. We keep up with the news. We keep up with the news. We keep up with the news. Keep up your shoes, the room is wet. Keep up your shoes. I'm not sure, Andres, what you mean. Like maybe take off your shoes, no? Take off your shoes, the room is wet. Or uh, mm, be careful, watch on your steps, maybe. Watch on your steps. The floor is wet. Ok, no tiene mucho sentido el keep up your shoes. Podría ser como que ten cuidado al pisar, ¿no? O sea, watch on your step, ¿no? Podría ser. O si de paso está muy, puede ser take off your shoes, ¿no? Si, sácate los zapatos, take off your shoes. We keep up with the news. We keep up with the news. And that is something a little complicated sometimes. In some cases, for example, in some cases we use with. In some other cases, we don't use with. So again, this is something that is necessary to experiment. You need to experiment with that. And I recommend you to use ChatGPT a lot, guys. You write your sentence and ask, "Hey, is this sentence correct?" And maybe ChatGPT is going to tell you, "Oh, there is a word that is not necessary here," or you can switch, or you can change this word, no, with a different one. Well, yeah, it's just a matter of trial and error. Yes, that's all. Trial and error. Pues todo es cuestión de prueba y error. Well, let's continue with the next part, guys. Okay, I'm going to erase this. I keep up with the news, or we keep up with the news. No, yo me mantengo al tanto de las noticias. Okay, let's continue. Okay, number 3. Let's continue with. Um, going to start. I'm going to start with a new word. Okay, guys. First, I'm going to show you the first word. Okay, kick. Kick. What does kick mean, guys? Give out your motivation of learning English. Of learning English, Andres. That's perfect. That's a good sentence. I love ChatGPT. ChatGPT can mark you down. I find it very useful. Yes, yes. You can double check if what you're trying to say is perfect. Nessa, thank you. Oh my God. XYZ. Thank you very much for that heart me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, please remember, we have here a heart me and capybara's goal. If you can help me with that, I will be very happy to. Okay. Keep up your passion for teaching, maybe, huh? For teaching. Okay, Andre, thank you. Thank you so much. To beat. Okay, to kick. Remember, kick. We use this, for example, if we have a ball. Huh? If we have a ball here, okay, imagine I have a ball. Oh my gosh, this ball is so bad. Okay, Oh, that's it doesn't look good. Okay, we have a ball here, and you have your imagine this is your foot. Okay. Okay, you kick the ball. Okay, you kick the ball. One more time, you kick the ball. You kick the ball. That's the meaning of kick. Okay, kick. Now, all the phrasal verbs that we're gonna see today, okay, with kick are in some of the cases very informal. It means you can use other words, there are a lot of synonyms, but they are very nice because we can talk about phrasal verbs that are more conversational. Okay, conversation. So let's start with the first part. For example, we can talk about kick around. Okay, kick around. That's the first one. Chicos, recuerden que el verbo kick significa patear. Ok, patear. Si no estuvo muy claro la imagen, ok, patear. Si no eres muy bueno con las charadas, if you're not very good at charades, it means patear in Spanish. Ok, patear. Entonces, todos los verbos que vamos a ver a continuación son verbos informales o verbos que se pueden utilizar en otros, o pueden haber otras palabras que utilices, pero como que el kick le da un poquito más de informalidad. ¿Ok? Ok, kick around. Number one, in this case is to discuss. Discuss. Okay, discuss. Let's kick around, for example, some ideas. Hey, can we have a meeting today so we can kick around some ideas? Okay. Como podemos tener una reunión hoy y a discutir algunas ideas o barajar algunas ideas, ¿no? Vamos a barajar algunas ideas. Entonces, el barajar, por ejemplo, sería algo más informal que discutir, ¿no? Okay, so we can use something like that, no? Let's kick around some ideas. Kick around ideas to discuss about some ideas. Discuss, let's discuss. Oh, sorry. Kick around some ideas. Okay, recuerden, discuss, okay? De deliberar, hablar, debatir. Kick around some ideas. What else can we say here? Kick around possible solutions. Oh, we need to kick around possible solutions today. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do today is to kick around some possible solutions to this problem that we've been having for a lot of days. Okay, so we have here kick around some possible solutions. Okay, vamos a barajar algunas posibles soluciones. Hablemos de algunas posibles soluciones. Okay, kick around. Okay, let's kick around otra vez a few options. Recuerden, chicos, que esto es un poquito más informal y lo normal es poder conversarlo, discutirlo, barajar. Okay, kick around a few options. So you kick around options, you kick around ideas, you kick around solutions, you kick around alternatives also, no? Details. Okay, the purpose of the meeting is to kick around some details, no? Details, alternatives, kick around alternatives. When we're talking about kick around, it could be possible like very similar to brainstorm. Kick around detail, kick around possibilities, alternatives. Okay, so these are some of the words that you can use. Kick around some alternatives. Okay. Um, discuss and disgust or disgust. Well, it's like Again, when the letter G there, discuss, discuss. I would kick around you some ideas if I had one. Yeah, okay. To treat someone poorly or rather run down or once of its meaning. Ah, okay. That's a good one. We're gonna talk about kick, for example, kick down, kick out. When you kick out someone because you don't want to. Oh, thank you very much, Chane, Chane. Hello, thank you, Chaneke. Okay, let's kick the ball rolling. Let's kick the ball rolling. Okay, I'm trying to think myself think without things like GPT. Okay, no, the thing is that you can get feedback from what you're saying. The idea is to get feedback. Okay, let's see. In the meeting. Okay. Okay, Anna, we can start like we're going to kick around possible solutions in the meeting at the evening. Okay, that is the order. That is the order, Anna. We're going to kick around possible solutions in the meeting at in the evening or this evening, nothing else. Or this evening meeting, maybe other possibility. Okay, user, hello. So how are you? Aguas calientes. Aguas calientes in Mexico or in Peru? We because in Peru we also have aguas calientes. We need to find a solution for the project, so we'd better kick around some plans. Yes, very good. Just in case, perfect. Ah, in Mexico. Okay, great, great. We have in Aguascalientes in Peru. You have to get to Aguascalientes before you go to Machu Picchu. You have Aguascalientes, and then you can go to Machu Picchu. Okay, hello. We are going to buy a new house, so we need to kick around alternatives about the pay. How about the pay? Very good. Pay or the payment. Yep, nice. In that case, I would use payment because it's more formal. Now let's continue with the following sentence, guys. Okay. One more thing, guys. We can just kick around similar to brainstorm. Let's brainstorm some ideas. Let's kick around some ideas. Okay. Brainstorm is in some cases it's very similar to kick around. In some cases. Okay. 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 He likes to kick around creative thoughts. He likes to kick around creative thoughts. He likes to kick around creative thoughts. Okay, that would be in this case the sentence. He likes to kick around creative thoughts. Thoughts. Okay. Okay. Ted, thank you so much for that, heart me. Okay, I was not very sure, but in this case we have here the gust, the gust. Okay, the gust. I wasn't sure because you didn't add the letter S. And then we have here disgust. 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 But with letter S. Disgust. Disgust. So it's a different thing like disgust. Disgust. Okay, disgust. 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 Okay, disgust. 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 Well, I'm not an expert on pronunciation. Okay, I'm not an expert at pronunciation, guys, but I can help you with some things. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, for kick around, suppose. So, ok, so you guys see you. Okay, see you this afternoon for kicking around, some possible solutions. Okay, for kicking around, or to kick around, for kicking around. Okay, he likes to kick around, like to brainstorm. Okay, he likes to kick around. He likes to kick around. Creative, or creative, creative thoughts. Oh, this word is been a nightmare for a lot of people. Have been a nightmare. Thoughts, thoughts. Yep. That's what we have here. Let's continue now with number four. Number four. Okay. Again, guys, you can use other words, yeah, like other common words, but kick around is very informal. Next one, we are going to talk about kick. Okay, kick, kick. Okay. Oh, I erase it. Oh my God, what's the problem? Oh, what's the matter? What's wrong with me? Okay, sorry. Okay, number two, we're going to talk about kickback. Okay, kickback. In this case, we're going to use kickback to talk about relax. Okay, you can say kickback or relax. So you can relax or kick back. Okay, relax or kick back after work. So you can say, hey, I like to kick back, or I just want to kick back as after work. To kick back after work. Okay? To relax. It's the same meaning, guys. Kick back on the weekend. Okay, kick back on the weekend. Oh, we're gonna kick back, or I just would like to kick back on the weekend. Kick back at the beach, relax at the okay, relax on the beach, kick back in the park. Okay. Um, maybe just at home also possible, no? Kick back on the couch, relax. It's the same, guys. On the couch. Relax on the couch, relax with friends. Okay. I just want to kick back and relax. Kick back on the couch, relax, kick back with friends. A very informal way to say Relax. That's all that you have to remember here. Okay, estás así yesterday. I need to learn English to live in South America. Oh yeah, where are you from, Arnold? Well, there are a lot of places here. So if you know, if you speak English, it would be good to come if you want to come to South America. I would recommend Spanish, yes, to chill. It's the same. Yep. Chill also is very chill out, maybe. Ok, bienvenidos a todos los que están conectando, chicos. Thank you very much. And keep tapping on the screen, guys. Remember, keep on tapping. Keep on tapping on the screen, guys. Okay, don't sweat it. Okay, okay. What else? He's Ukrainian. Where are you from, please? Oh, I'm not Ukrainian, yeah. Do I look like an Ukrainian guy? Okay, he likes to kick around creative thoughts. Okay, great. Okay, we need to kick around alternatives for our vacation. Our vacation without letter S. Our vacation. En inglés no utilizamos la palabra vacations. Es mucho más común decir vacation. Podría ser holidays. Holidays se escucha más, ¿no? Pero vacation, se fue de vacaciones. He went on vacation. Es muy curioso que no se utilice tanto la S. Ok. Y en algunos casos hay algunas alternativas, ¿no? Como vacaciones de verano, por ejemplo. Summer vacation podría ser summer vacation, pero si estás hablando de vacaciones de verano de el colegio, summer break, summer break, or winter break. I think we should get back to see a movie at the cinema. I want to go to the beach to kick back on the weekend. On the weekend. Ujú. A ver, cuando hablamos de días y relacionado con cosas como fin de semana o días de la semana, siempre vamos a utilizar on. Ana, on the weekend. Ok, algo más por aquí. ¿Qué más tenemos? I think we should get back to see a movie, okay? So tired, I kick back on my couch. Very good. I like to kick back to my usual way to sleep. Okay. Okay. Very good, guys. Let's continue with the dictation here. Okay. Listen and write. Listen and write. Okay. She prefers to kick back with a book. She prefers to kick back with a book. She prefers to kick back with a book. Okay, that would be the sentence. Listen and write that sentence. Please don't copy, guys. Don't cheat on me. Please, don't cheat on me. Don't cheat on yourselves. Okay. He likes to kick back, or she prefers to kick back with the book. Okay. She prefers to kick back with the book. With a book. With a book. In Spanish, and what do you need in Spanish? And Dakio, ¿qué necesitas que te explique en español? She prefers to kick back with the book. With a book. Okay, very good. Let's continue. I'm going to give you 5 extra seconds, guys. I sometimes kick back on the beach. He prefers to kick back with a book. I often kick back by watching. I often kick back watching movies, maybe, no? By, I'm not sure if you can skip by, maybe. I'm not sure. I like to kick back to my usual way to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Okay, guys, let's write it down. Okay, congratulations. Let's see. She prefers to kick back, okay, with the book. Okay, I know that it's very similar, no? And with the. Okay, it's very similar. With the book. He prefers to keep back with the book. Now, remember, guys, he prefers to keep back with the book. Remember, guys, that in this case, if we were talking about a specific book, yeah, it would be possible. No, with the book, with the book, with the book. But because we're in this case, we're talking about something in general. And it would be much better to say that. So, with the book, with the book. Okay, excellent. Let's continue with the next sentence or the next phrasal verb. Next one. Okay, number 5. Kick in. What does kick in mean, guys? Okay. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Okay, I prefer to read books on my foot, on my foot, on my foot. When I'm going back from my work, from work, when I go back, when I go back home, when I go back home, it would be much better. But where you're reading while you're walking? Are you talking that you're reading on your or while you're talking, or you're reading a book on the bus? I'm not sure what you mean in that case, Kat. Okay, ¿qué estamos viendo? Estamos viendo phrasal verbs en that club. Algunos de estos son un poquito más de intermedio. She prefers to keep back with the book, okay? Very good. With the book, exactly. Gracias ahí por apoyar. Es golpear, ¿no? Es patear. Kick. Patear. Un golpe con el pie. Okay, kick in. In this case is to have or have effect or make or start working. Okay? Kicking is to start work or have an effect. So this is very common in the case of pills. No? Maybe you can say the medicine will or should kick in. I'm gonna give you an example here. Having effect, no, or to start working. Yeah, like the medicine or the pill will kick in. Okay, the pill will kick in within minutes. It means that you are going to feel the effects in a couple of minutes. Okay, to kick in, to have or to feel the effects in a minute. Okay, this is also very common in the case of the opposite, the pain. Okay, the pain will kick in soon after. Okay, will kick in soon, or the pain will kick in after an hour. Okay, after an hour. It means that you're going to feel the effects soon or in an hour. Thank you very much, Nessa. Thank you very much for those cats. I really appreciate them. Okay, the medicine, the siempre que hablemos de medicina, cosas que no puedo decir. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if these words are prohibited on TikTok. I don't want I don't want to mention that. Everything that would be related to this, or maybe in the case of these two, okay. Also this, can you see it or not? No, you can see it. Maybe here. Okay. Also this. Ok. Todo lo relacionado con esto. Ok. O esto de aquí. Vamos a utilizar kick in. Ok. Kick in. Maybe you can say, I don't know, maybe the Red Bull will kick in a minute. El Red Bull te va a hacer efecto, ¿no? En unos minutos. Will kick in. Automatically, ¿no? ¿Ok? Entonces, el, el dolor, ¿no? Sentirás el dolor pronto, ¿no? Will kick in. El dolor se sentirá pronto, will kick in. ¿Ok? That, in this case, is what we have here. For that word. Okay. Okay. Let's see the next word. Es un poquito fastidioso hablar de esos temas porque no sé si me vaya a saltar alguna alergia, alguna advertencia. Ya, vamos con esta oración. Okay, let's see what do we have here. I took my pills and they must kick in soon. Amazing should kick in soon. Very good as expected. Thereby your headache will go away. Perfect. Okay, la Mary Jane. Yes, exactamente. También eso. Perfecto. Okay, Seb, thank you very much. Gracias por la rosita. Within dentro de unos minutos, cuando eres de tiempo. Let's phrasal son simple present. You can use phrasal verbs for everything. Simple past, simple present, present perfect, whatever. What else do we have here? Listo, chicos. Surtir efecto. Ajá. Listo. Vamos con la siguiente oración, chicos. Esta está muy sencilla. Okay. The training will kick in during the game. The training will kick in during the game. The training will kick in during the game. Listen and write, guys. The training will kick in during the game. I want to drink some beer and the kick in soon. It's gonna tell me. Yes, tell someone off. Yeah, that's a good thing. A good phrasal verb. Okay, thank you, Seb. The training will kick in during the game. Very good. Better wine. Okay, listo. A ver. Copy that sentence, guys, in the comments. A ver. I'm reading my book when I walk. Oh, really? You read a book when you walk? Come on, that's very well. That's not that's a little unusual, but not very strange because there's a lot of people walking, uh, looking at the cell phones when they are walking too. So it's unusual. Okay, it's not very common, but it's not strange. There's some people that are like this, no? On the cell phone and they are walking and they are chatting and they're doing a lot of things on the cell phone and walking at the same time. Okay. Hit, knock. Knock es hit, en este caso es golpear. Ujú. Exactamente, Dakio. Kick es solo golpear con el pie. Kick. Patear, en otras palabras, ¿no? Patear, kick, patear. Es depende, o sea, por ejemplo, hit sería un golpe en general, ¿no? Hit. Mientras que kick es solamente un golpe con el pie. Un golpe con la mano, punch, ¿no? Cuando hablamos de un puño, punch. Si tú dices punch, automáticamente se te viene esta imagen, ¿no? So you automatically think that the person is doing this action. Okay, so that is the idea, being a little specific. ¿Cómo se diría cabecear, chicos? Have you got any idea about that? Okay, you kick with your foot, you punch someone with your, in this case, your fist. Now, how would you tell to hit someone with your head or hit something with your head? Okay. Let's see. What's the sentence? Ah, the training, right? A ver, ¿cómo dirían cabecear? How would you say that? Okay, the training, el entrenamiento, ¿no? The training will kick in during the game. Okay. Let's continue with kick off. Okay, what does kick off mean, guys? Okay, ball, box. Okay, I'm falling asleep if I read my book while I'm sitting in the chair or something else. Oh, really? That's very crazy. Have to push the switch hard to get the heater to kick in. Okay, great. Okay, full height. Set. What does this sentence mean? Which one? This one? Oh, it means that maybe you have trained for a lot of time and you will feel that your training or you can that you are, I don't know, more your all the time you spend training, okay, are going to show the results when you in this case, okay, the training, I erase it because it wasn't correct. The training will begin. Gosh, God. Okay, kickoff, guys. What does kickoff mean? Kill. Will. Begin during the game. Okay, kickoff. In this case, remember, you have to use kickoff when you're talking about starting something. Okay, to start something, to kick off. For example, where the meeting will kick off at 7. The match or the game will kick off at 8. The event will kick off tomorrow. Every time you use kick off, it's in other words to start. Okay, to start, to begin. Remember, this is very informal, very similar to kick back or to kick around. Okay, kicking, no, kicking is standard. But kick around, kick back, and kick off are very informal. Okay? So instead of saying the meeting will start at 7, you can say the meeting will kick off at 7. It's very common. Okay? It's very common. Es como en español diríamos, o sea, es como decir, la reunión empezará a las 7. O en algunos casos, si queremos ser un poquito más informales, diríamos, la reunión va a arrancar a las 7, a las 7. Entonces, si es o quieres darle un... Arrancamos a las 7, ¿no? Puedes utilizarlo, ¿ok? De manera informal, ¿ok? Kick off, to start. The meeting will start. The match will start. The event will start. The show will start. Siempre utilicen el evento al principio. Okay, the meeting kicks off at 7. The TV show or the show kicks off at 8. Okay, the concert will kick in soon. Or kick off soon, sorry. Kick off. Y si lo ponemos todo junto, kick off es como el puntapié inicial, es un sustantivo. Ok, el puntapié inicial. Listo, vamos con la siguiente oración. Ok. Los horarios. ¿Cuáles horarios? A ver. To say start. Yes. My work kicks off at 8, but I don't care. The match will kick off within an hour, as expected. Yes. Very good. I don't want to study, but my mom tells me just finish what you kicked off. Okay, that's a good one. It's a good use. Okay, kick around. In this case, is to discuss or to brainstorm. Okay, very good. The meeting will kick off at 7. Yes, that's right. Va a arrancar o arrancamos. We're kicking off soon. Yes. Vamos con la siguiente oración, chicos. Listen and write. Pa-da-pa-pam. The season will kick off on Saturday, on the weekend, on this weekend. The season will kick off 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 this weekend. The soccer season, the basketball season, the baseball season. Yes, remember that the season indicates when a tournament starts, no? A sport tournament starts. Or maybe we can talk about TV program season. Yes, you can also use that too. The season. Ok, Ann. Lunes, miércoles y viernes, 11 de la mañana de Perú. 11 de la mañana de Perú, de Colombia, de Ecuador, Cancún y central, hora central si estás en Estados Unidos. Okay, let's write it down. Here, the season, guys. What does season mean? The season will kick in, or kick off, sorry, this weekend. Oh my gosh, it looks terrible. It looks terrible. No sé por qué no puedo escribir derecho. Okay, the season will. Está mal mi ojo, tal vez mi ojo está chueco. Okay, the season will kick. Okay, kick off this meeting. Okay, perfect. The last. Oh my God, my voice is going away. Okay, the last one. We're going to talk about kick out. Oh my God, my nephew is crying. Guys, what does kick out mean? Kick out. I suppose my nephew's getting a shot. Yeah, he's been vaccinated. He started crying. Okay. This weekend. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm not. I don't know what's happening to me today. This weekend. Yes. Okay. Let's continue with kick out. Kick out, in this case, is another way to say that you are telling someone to get out of a place. Okay, to kick out. Obviously, in a more informal way. Again, in a more informal way. You tell someone to leave a group or to leave a team, okay? To kick out. In this case, you are forcing this person to do that, or you're telling him that he can't be in the group or the team anymore. Okay. Seth, thank you so much for the rose. Okay. I didn't notice that summer season was has started. Has started. Okay. Got out. Got out of a place. Okay. Like being kicked out. Being kicked out. Dayoker, thank you very much for that heart me. Thank you. Let's continue. Summer season is already over. Yes. Time of the year, very good. Temporada, muy bien. Camila, ¿qué parte no entiendes? Te podemos ayudar. Okay, very good. Don't kick me out of my. Okay. So this is very common in the case of, for example, oh, he's a very bad player. They must kick him out of the team to tell this person that not to participate with the team anymore. Okay, kick out a player. The team keep him out because of some indisciplines. Okay, kick out a student of the class. Yes, the teacher kicked out the noisy student. Okay, he was making a lot of noise, and the teacher kicked him out of the class. Kick out. Okay, it's a little informal too. Kick out to tell someone to that he doesn't belong to the group or to leave a place too. Okay, they keep him out of the store. He was a troublemaker. He was fighting with other people. He was being so rude. So the security guard keep him out of the store. Okay, so that is very common. Kick out someone out of a place, okay? Kick out someone of a place. Listo. En este caso sería echar o botar a alguien de un lugar, ¿ok? Sacar también podría ser. Kick out es como darle una patada, ¿no? En el trasero. Lo botaron, lo sacaron, ¿ok? Kick out. Kick out, he was kicked out of the team, lo echaron del equipo. Okay, the teacher kicked out the noisy student. El profesor sacó o votó al alumno que estaba haciendo mucho ruido. Okay, I kicked out a tenant. Okay, votaron a un inquilino, tenant. Listo. Entonces, podríamos utilizar esta oración para eso, ¿no? Hey, the security guard kept him out of the store, ¿no? El seguridad lo expulsó, lo sacó de la tienda. ¿Listo? Esta entonces es la frase que utilizaríamos para kick out. Okay, very good, very good. Let's start with the following words. Okay, vamos con la siguiente oración, chicos. Okay, okay, very good, very good, very good. They decided to kick out the tenant. They decided to kick out the tenant. They decided to kick out the tenant. Listen and write. They decided to kick out the tenant. Okay, they decided to kick out the tenant. Okay, Dagobert. Yes, no tiene un nivel específico, pero podríamos hablar de un inglés intermedio, un A2, un B1. Si tienes más de 6 o 8 meses estudiando, te va a ser de utilidad. They decided to kick out the tenant. Ujú. They decided to kick out the tenant. Y como puedes ver, no hablamos tanto de nivel, no hablamos tanto de gramática, pero sí de vocabulario. Yo nomás sé decir yes. Ok. Entonces no va a ser tan útil que digamos. Tienes que tener alguna base para que no te, más que todo para que no te pierdas, ¿no? Porque cada uno tiene su propio ritmo. Pues algunos están un poquito más abajo, otros más arriba, pues. Pero al menos tienes que saber lo básico para entender. Let's write it down, guys. They decided to kick out the tenant. Guys, what does tenant mean? What does tenant mean, guys? Tenant. So sometimes we say, oh, in my house, I have an extra bedroom or an extra room that nobody uses. So I'm gonna rent this room, or I'm gonna rent an apartment that I don't use. It's my apartment, but I don't use it. So I'm going to rent the apartment. Now, the person who rents the apartment is called a tenant. Okay, so you are the owner of the apartment or the landlord. Okay, you are the landlord, you are the owner of the apartment, but you rent the apartment to a different person. In this case, this person is called tenant. Like in the case of El Señor Barriga y Don Ramón, no? Don Ramón was a tenant, an irresponsible tenant, okay? And El Señor Barriga was the landlord, okay? He was the landlord, the owner. So, do you remember Spider-Man 3? Yes, in the case of Spider-Man 3, Peter Parker was a tenant, but he didn't have money, no? And then we have, no, Spider-Man number two. Spider-Man 2, he had a landlord that always asked him to pay because he was a tenant. Okay, so that's the name of this word. Okay, guys, that will be all that we're gonna do for today. And please take a screenshot of the class. Ok, Rosibel. Depende del nivel que tengas, Rosibel. Yo te recomiendo, si ya tienes un nivel, busca las palabras que no entiendas. Solamente las palabras que no entiendas y trata de sacar el contexto. Si no, te recomendaría ver la repetición de la clase. Recuerda que la tenemos en teacherenlinea.com. Ok, Teacher en línea. En YouTube y en Kik. ¿Ya? Aquí pueden buscar en la sección de en vivos. Listo, chicos, me voy despidiendo por aquí primero de YouTube. Thank you very much for being here, guys. I hope that this has helped you a lot to continue increasing your vocabulary of phrasal verbs. Okay? Thank you very much for being here. See you on Wednesday. Bye bye.